Hello students, in today's session we will learn about discharge through rectangular notch, triangular notch and trapezoidal notch. These are the three derivations we will solve today. So at first we will discuss about discharge through rectangular notch. Okay? So in this we have to find out the expression for discharge, right? So to solve this, consider a rectangular notch. So assume this is the rectangular notch I have considered. This is the rectangular notch. So in this is the water and this is the downstream side water which is flowing, right? So what about this level? So this level is called as crest level. Okay, so from this crest level, whatever the water is there, okay, that is called as capital H. So capital H will be head over the crest, okay, level of water over the crest, and this is called as nappy. Okay, this is called as nappy, okay, over which the water is flowing to the downstream side. Okay, so first of all, and if you want to show the shape of this particular rectangular notch from the front end, so it will be looks like this. Will be like this. Okay. Assume this is the head value. So this is the height I am talking about. Okay. So to solve this, consider a rectangular notch. A rectangular notch. For this, capital H is equal to head over the crest level, okay, and L will be the length of the notch, okay. So to solve the discharge expression for discharge, at present we should not we cannot calculate for the entire strip we have, that means entire depth we have. So that purpose we have to consider an elementary strip in this particular water level at a height of small h. Okay, so to solve this discharge equation, so consider an elementary strip at a depth of small h from free water surface. Okay, so from this is the free water surface, right? So from this, at a depth of small h, you have to consider an elementary strip. So I am drawing that strip diagram here. This is the level of water we have. Okay, in this, at a depth of small h, okay, at a depth of small h, I am considering a strip. Okay, so this is the elementary strip I have considered. Okay, assume this is AB. And what about the thickness of this elementary strip? It is DH. Okay, length is same. The strip length is capital L equals to the length of the notch. Okay, so this is the strip I have considered. So Now, what about the area of the strip? Okay, area of the strip. So length into thickness of the strip, right? So length will be capital L and thickness will be dh, right? And what about the theoretical velocity for this water flow, right? In this particular strip, what about the velocity? We have the formula for velocity, root 2gh, right? So what about the theoretical velocity of this water strip? Okay, so theoretical velocity will be root 2gh. Okay, so now we have to calculate the expression for discharge, right? So what about the actual discharge? So actual discharge is equal to coefficient of discharge multiplied by theoretical discharge. So theoretical discharge will be area into velocity. Here it is, area of the strip into theoretical velocity. You will get the theoretical discharge multiplied by CD, you will get the actual discharge. So substitute that values. CD is called as coefficient of discharge and area will be L into dH and velocity, theoretical velocity will be root 2gh. So this is the expression for discharge for this elementary strip. Okay, it will be denoted by dq. Okay, so we got the expression for the discharge, actual discharge for an elementary strip, right? But we need the discharge value for this whole level. That means for this entire water strip we have. Okay, so for to calculate the amount of discharge for the total water level, so the total discharge will be calculated by integrating the above equation. Okay, so total discharge will be calculated by integrating the above equation. So what are the limits? 0 and what is the total depth? H is the total depth, right? So 0 and capital H are the limits. So the net discharge or total discharge will be integral of 0 to H CD multiplied by L multiplied by DH multiplied by root 2GH. Okay, in this CD, L and root 2G are the constants, right? So write them at the outside, CD, L and multiplied by root 2G. So what are the remaining values left in this root? So root H and multiplied by DH. Okay, so what is root H? H power 1 by 2, right? So here, so CD multiplied by L multiplied by root 2G and integral 0 to H power 1 by 2 DH. So it will be, so CD multiplied by L multiplied by root 2G power H power 1 by 2 DH, integral H power 1 by 2 DH. What is the value there? H power n plus 1 by n plus 1 is the answer, right? So H power 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1, it is 3 by 2. Okay, 3 by 2 by 1 by 2 plus 1, 3 by 2, and apply the limits 0 to H. Okay, so by applying the limits, what will you get? This 3 by 2, you will take this 3 by 2 to the front, you will get 2 by 3 CD L into root 2G inside capital H power 3 by 2. and by applying 0, obviously you will get the 0. There is no need to put the value there. Okay, so what is the value you got here? So capital Q discharge will be 2/3 of CD into L into root 2G multiplied by capital H power 3 pi. Okay, so this is the expression for discharge of a rectangular notch or weir. Okay, so this particular formula is also applicable for weir also. Okay, if it is a rectangular notch or a weir, so this will be the formula you have to remember. Okay, 2/3 of CD multiplied by L multiplied by 2G and the capital H whole power 3 by 2. Here H is the level of water above the crest and G is the acceleration due to gravity, L will be the length of the notch and CD will be the coefficient of discharge. Okay, so this is about the expression for discharge over a rectangular notch, and we'll solve the next expression in the upcoming sessions. Okay, thank you. Hello students, so this is the next concept we have in discharge measurement through notches and weirs. So in previous session we have solved about discharge over a rectangular notch. So now we have the second one here, the triangular notch or weir. So when triangular notch is given, how to find out the discharge? What is the expression for discharge? We will find out in this session. So to solve this, consider a triangular notch. Okay, consider a triangular notch. Okay, so I am drawing the diagram for that. So this will be the diagram of the triangular notch I have selected, and this is the water level I have. So what about the height? This is the datum, right? So from this, capital H will be the head over the notch. Okay, capital H will be the head over the notch. That means this is entire water. Okay, in this notch there is water is there. Okay, so as like the previous one, to calculate the entire notch at a time is not that much of easier. So for that purpose, we will select a particular strip at a height of small h from the free water surface. Before that, remember one thing here, theta will be there. That theta is equal to angle of notch. Okay, see here, this is the theta. So here capital H will be the head over the notch and theta will be angle of notch. Okay, and to solve this particular diagram, so I am selecting a specific strip at a depth of small h from the free water surface. So this is a specific strip I have selected. Okay, so I am considering it as AB. Okay, so the strip thickness. So the strip thickness will be DH. Okay, the strip is of thickness DH, and I am drawing a perpendicular line to this. So at this meeting point, I am fixing another point which is C. Okay, the midpoint is capital C. Okay, so capital C is the midpoint of the particular strip I have selected. Okay, then how angle will be distributed? Theta by 2 and theta by 2, right? Half of the angle between the two particular triangles we have. So I am drawing that particular right angle triangle to the outside. So it is A, it is the midpoint C, this is the O. Assume this is O. Okay, so what about the angle? It is theta by 2. And what about the height? Okay, so the height will be, the total height is capital H and the strip is at a height of small h. Then what about this height of triangle? So capital H minus small h will be the difference of heights, right? So I have to calculate this one. So this length I need, so that I can find out the length of the notch, right? Okay, that means the length of the strip I have selected. So I need to calculate this one. So first of all, the area of the strip, whatever the area of the strip I have selected, that is the point I need to calculate. For that, I need the length, right? First, so from triangle OAC, okay, what is the expression for AC, right? So AC will be, how to calculate this one? Let us consider tan theta by 2. So here tan theta by 2 will be AC by OC, right? So that means AC by capital H minus small h. From this, can we write AC is equal to capital H minus small h into tan theta by 2, right? So this is the expression for AC we have. That means this is the width I have calculated, half of the width. Now, what about the length AB? So it will be 2 times of AC, right? Or AC plus BC. This is theta by 2, this is also theta by 2. So the length AB, that AB is also called as length of the strip. So AB will be 2 into capital H minus small h into tan theta by 2. So this is equal to the length of the strip. Okay. So now can we calculate the area of the strip? Okay, the area of the strip will be AB multiplied by DH. AB is equal to this particular length or width of the strip. Okay, so 2 multiplied by, so capital H minus small h into tan theta by 2 multiplied by dh. So this will be area value. Okay, so now we have calculated the area value. Okay, and one thing you know that the theoretical velocity for this water flow, that means it is already we have calculated in the previous derivation also. So theoretical velocity will be square root of 2gh for this water strip I have selected. So from this, can I write the expression for the discharge? Okay, so the actual discharge dq for this elementary strip will be, what is the formula there? Coefficient of discharge into area into velocity. Okay, this is the expression I need to substitute. Okay, so I am writing dq is equal to coefficient of discharge multiplied by, what about the area? So 2 times capital H minus small h multiplied by tan theta by 2 multiplied by dh multiplied by root 2gh. Okay, so this is the expression I have. So assume this is the equation 1. So I have got the expression for the discharge for the elementary strip. If I want the expression for the total amount of water flow, I need to integrate this equation. So integrate the above equation, I will get the expression for discharge. Okay, so all the elementary strips will be added in this. So integrate multiplied by 0, lower limit. What is the upper limit for this? Total height of the water level. That means capital H, right? So capital H will be the upper limit. So apply the integration for this dq. So 2 multiplied by capital H minus small h tan theta by 2 multiplied by dh multiplied by root 2gh. Okay, see here. So in this, what are the constant values? That constant values will write outside. So CD and multiplied by tan theta by 2 and multiplied by root 2g, and the 2 value also we can write outside. Okay, so apply 0 to capital H and capital H minus small h and root h into dh. This is the value left for us. Okay, so 2 multiplied by CD multiplied by tan theta by 2 multiplied by root 2g multiplied by 0 to capital H and capital H minus small h. Root h means h power 1 by 2 dh. Let us multiply this h power 1 by 2 inside. So you will get 2 times CD multiplied by tan theta by 2 into root 2g multiplied by 0 to h. So capital H into small h power 1 by 2 minus small h into small h power 1 by 2 dh. Okay, let us apply the integration for the individual terms. Okay, here the capital H is a constant term, it is also same as the above. So let us apply the integration for this at the side. So integral capital H into small h power 1 by 2 dh minus integral small h. Here you can see small h power 1 and 1 by 2. What will be the answer? H power 3 by 2, right? So 1 plus 1 by 2. So h power 3 by 2 multiplied by dh. Okay, limits are 0 to h and 0 to h. Okay, so what is this? So capital H and h power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. Okay, multiplied by 0 to h minus, you will get h power 3 by 2 plus 1. What is the answer? 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3 by 2 plus 1. So 5 by 2, right? So 5 by 2 by 5 by 2 multiplied by 0 to h. Okay, apply this particular form in this equation. 2 times the CD multiplied by tan theta by 2 into root 2g. So the integration will be capital H into small h power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 minus small h power 5 by 2 by 5 by 2 multiplied by 0 to capital H will be the integration for this. Right. The next term, so 2 times of CD tan theta by 2 root 2g multiplied by 2 by 3. Here you can see apply the limit inside. So in place of small h apply capital H. So capital H power 3 by 2, right? So here capital H multiplied by capital H power 3 by 2 minus 5 by 2 will be 2 by 5 and capital H power 5 by 2. Okay, and the lower limit is 0. No need to apply 0 here. If you apply 0, the both terms will be 0. So the upper limit only you apply. Right. So say this h into h power 3 by 2. Right. What will be the answer? H power 1 multiplied by h power 3 by 2. 1 plus 3 by 2. How much you will get? H power 5 by 2. Right. So 2 times CD multiplied by tan theta by 2 into root 2g. So 2/3 multiplied by h power 5 by 2, 1 plus 3 by 2 minus 2 by 5 multiplied by h power 5 by 2 I have. Okay, just a minute. Okay, in this, can you keep the h power 5 by 2 as a common, and what is the value for 2 by 3 minus 2 by 5? Take the LCM and tell me. So if you take the if you take the h power 1 by 2 as a common value, so So 3 times 10 minus how much you will get? 3 into 5, 10 minus 6. You will get 4 by 15. Okay, you will get 4 by 15 as the answer. Okay, so this will be the answer. So 2 times the 4. What is the answer here? So 8 by 15 CD multiplied by tan theta by 2 multiplied by 2g multiplied by h power 5 by 2. So this is the expression for discharge. Okay, so you have got the expression like this. So capital Q is equal to 8 by 15 multiplied by CD multiplied by tan theta by 2 multiplied by root 2g multiplied by h power 5 by 2. Okay, so I have one constant value here. If this theta is 90 degrees, that means if this notch is a right angle notch. Okay, so if theta value is 90 degrees, so what about the tan theta by 2 value? You will get the tan theta by 2 value as 1, right? So and take the CD value as 0.6. Okay, so if these two are the thumb rules, that means these two values are given for a right angle notch and the CD value is 0.6 is given. So what is the discharge value directly in terms of a short form? So 0. So in terms of a short form, the Q value will be 0.417 into h power 5 by 2. So this is the value you will get if theta value is 90 degrees and CD value is 0.6. So theta value is 90 degrees means it is a right angle notch. Okay, so this is about the discharge over a triangular notch or a VN. So remember this formula carefully. So in the next session we will discuss about numerical problems as well as the discharge over a trapezoidal notch. Okay, thank you for today's session.